Blake Johnson, 7 News.
Geelong tragic, and Chief Sport Presenter Beck Madden joins me now, putting on a brave face. Beck, like many Cats fans, you must have been stunned by that second half.
Yeah, Mike, credit to the Lions, though. They did it the hard way to get here after losing to Geelong in week 1 of the finals, but they really did show their class and their resolve this afternoon. There are feel-good stories everywhere you look with the Brisbane team. Lachie Neale, the super sub. His season, well, that looked over a few weeks ago. Big Oscar McInerney, he was the heartbreak tale, missing out through injury last year. Then there's the Ashcroft brothers getting to share footy's ultimate prize together. Hats off to Chris Fagan. The 64-year-old is now a back-to-back premiership coach. Well, let's head straight to Xander Maguire with the winners on the ground. Hi to you, Xander. This year's celebrations, they might even be better than last year.
Oh, they might be, Beck, if you judge by the big Eskia 4X goal that's sitting in the Brisbane Lions rooms right now. And the fans are just going ballistic. And, of course, I'm joined by Harris Andrews, second in the Norm Smith, and a 2-time premiership captain. Harris, how does it feel?
Yeah, it's hard to fathom, really. It probably hasn't sunk in yet, but special day. We've got a special group, and I'm just so proud.
You've just done the full lap of honour. What did some of the fans have to say, and some of your friends as well?
Yeah, they're raucous. They're up and about. It's great. It's awesome to see. You know, we've been on a long journey since I first got to the club. The way the fans have embraced us, particularly down here over the last few years, has been phenomenal, and we absolutely love coming down here. How
proud are you of just the whole club and the journey that you've been on? You took over when it was in a bit of trouble, and you're at the top of the mountain now.
Yeah, the group's ability to work through adversity and show resilience has been awesome. We've had guys in and out of the team all year, a bit of injuries, form stuff, but at the end of the day, our culture stood up in the big moment, and I'm really proud of that.
Congratulations, Harris. Guys, what do you think of your 2-time premiership captain? Well, Beck, the celebration's only just beginning down here. I'll be back later on in the rooms where the party will be well and truly started.
Look after yourself. Thank you so much to you, Xander.
Beth and Yeoman is in Fitzroy Heartland at the Royal Derby Hotel. And Beth, the party's well and truly underway there.
For the past 2 hours, the second half of that game, we couldn't even hear the commentary on TV. And then we've got a guitarist playing at the moment, so this is going to be fun. There are so many people here down from Brisbane specifically to come to the Royal Derby Hotel in Fitzroy, the unofficial home of the Brisbane Lions, thanks to the club's merger with the local Fitzroy team back in 1996. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear me, but we've got some fans here. We're going to talk us through the game. Girls, how was the first half of the game?
First half of the game, really fucking really stressful. Honestly, really stressful. We didn't know how it would go. Honestly, even at halftime, we actually couldn't even split it.
And then how did we turn it around for the second half?
Lachie Neale. Honestly, he is amazing. Lachie Neale, he did everything. Honestly.
My guess, you can imagine this is going to be the place to celebrate all night long. Not only for the back-to-back premiership win, but the fact that the Brisbane Lions can now call themselves the best team of the 21st century with 5 wins in total. The fun is only just beginning.
Beth and Yeoman, thank you. And of course, they're getting very excited down there. We apologise for that language.
All right, Mitch Cleary is in the Cats rooms. It's going to be a bit of a different vibe there, Mitch. It was a bitter end to the season for the Cats.
Oh, Becca was over in a flash. The Cats conceded 7 goals to 1 in the space of a blistering 20-minute burst either side of three-quarter time. It is a sombre feeling down here, but I must admit, probably not as flat as other losing rooms in recent years that we've seen. The Cats were premiers just 3 years ago. Now, while much of the talk leading in was around Lachie Neale and the use as the Lions sub, the Cats were without Jeremy Cameron for 18 minutes in the space in that third quarter when he was down in the rooms with a forearm injury. We've just seen him in the rooms here a short time ago. He's got his arm in a sling. The question now will be, is that arm broken? The Cats decided to keep him on the ground for the last quarter. They were down to 3 rotations for that 18 minutes in the third term, so that'll be a talking point clearly off the back of today's game. Chris Scott, he was a 2-time premiership player with the Lions himself, getting over to and congratulating the Lions players directly after the win for Brisbane. So we'll have more shortly in the Cats rooms, Beck. We'll hear also from Mark Blitzarves and Patrick Dangerfield. Somber down here, but not exactly as flat as we've seen from other losing teams in recent years in an AFL Grand Final.
The pre-game was dominated by Snoop Dogg, with the US Rappers act coming with an almighty price tag.
The 53-year-old was joined by some homegrown Aussie stars in a performance that left footy fans divided.
Brisbane's Pineapple Hotel has been going off all afternoon. Nats Levy is there. Nats, it's going to be a wild night for the Sunshine State.
Oh my God, I don't know if you can quite hear us, but it is already wild here at the Pineapple Hotel. I'm here with everyone that couldn't make their way to Melbourne, so they are screaming and yelling and hoping you can hear us. We've got long-time supporter Jules. How does it feel to win? Back to back, baby! And Michelle?
2023, back to back, doing it again.
So everyone is in a really great mood. We were there point by point, quarter by quarter. That fourth quarter got it for us. We even have a lonely cat supporter here who's joining in the celebrations. Everybody said sport, that's the winner at the end of the day. But no, it's the Lions!
Okay, thanks, Nat. It's going to be quite the night up there, obviously. And Beck, as always, next year.
Yeah, well, there he is, Mike. Thank you for that. And given Geelong's incredible record this century, though, the Cats will no doubt be back contending. Karina, it is back to you in the studio now. We'll have plenty more in sport, including a full rendition of the Brisbane song for all the Lions fans out there.
They're definitely in party mode. Thank you so much, Beck and Mike. We'll check back in with you shortly. The rest.
Welcome back to the MCG on this special edition of 7 News as the Brisbane Lions celebrate back-to-back premierships. Xander Maguire is in the victorious Lions rooms, and Xander, you'd be hard-pressed to find a happier place on earth.
Oh, Mike, you wouldn't believe it. We're standing in a pool of 4X gold right now. The lid has well and truly been ripped off, and no one deserves to celebrate it more than Oscar McInerney. Oscar, injured in the prelim last year, missed out on the grand final, and now you got a medal of your own. How does it feel?
Yeah, it's so good. It's an unbelievable feeling, but there's 46 stories out there with our squad. Everyone puts in an amount of work, and we all celebrate it together.
How about that moment when you walked off the field and it was you carrying the Premiership Cup into the room? What was that like?
Yeah, it was great. To do it, Dizzy Gardner, who's just put his body to work for this club. He's done absolutely everything. He epitomises what our club means, and to carry it with Diz is just something special, and I'll never forget.
You've got your family here who are just absolutely ecstatic. What's it meant for them who have gone along this journey with you through injury, through trial and tribulation?
Yeah, no, your family are incredible. They ride every wave. Everyone is the same, and the sacrifices they make to get you here. This is about them tonight, and we'll make sure we celebrate them more than anyone.
Now, Chris Fagan gave you his medal last year. Do you still have it? What are you going to do with it now?
Yeah, I stored it away, locked away my locker for the year, and I said to him on the bench, when it was close to finishing it, I can drop it off now. So we'll see what happens.
Oscar, thanks for joining us. You can crack open that tin now. You've been very good in waiting. The celebration's well and truly underway down here. I'll be back shortly again with some more storylines from this incredible celebration, Mike.
Well done to the Big O, Xander. Thank you. And Karina, that's the...